Hi everyone, this is the second lecture of unit number 3, ordinary differential equations in the course 19 MA 204 complex variables and ordinary differential equations. So in the earlier we are discussed about what is a differential equation and what is an ordinary differential equation and how to find the complementary function. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the particular integral. Simply, we are written as p dot I. So, in that particular integral, we are having many types. So, we are going to discuss about the types of PDE and how to identify the given problem. These things are we are going to discuss here. In particular integral, we are having totally 4 types. The first is exponential form, the second thing is trigonometric form, and third thing is x power n form. The final one is exponential with phi of x. This phi of x either may be a trigonometric term or x power n term. So let us move on to the first type, the general case. So let we are having the RHS value equal to exponential form, we must want to write the particular integral as 1 by phi of d into e power ax. Here we want to make a replacement in the denominator d by a. A is nothing but x coefficient. In the exponential power, x coefficient is the a. So after replacing a, the particular integral become like 1 by phi of a into e power ax. So provided if phi of a not equal to 0 means this is the final case. Otherwise, suppose we may have this denominator value 0 means we just want to do this process. In the previous step, we just want to multiply x in the numerator and differentiate the denominator with respect to capital D once. It's also after that we are going to make the same replacement in place of d by a. It is also applicable only for if phi dash of a is not equal to 0. Otherwise, we may continue the same process till we are getting the non-zero constant value in the denominator. Finally, we are having the answer without d. So we move on to the problems under the first type. RHS must be exponential form. Here I am having the first problem, d square minus 4d plus 13 into y is equal to e power 2x. Here we need to find out complementary function as well as the particular integral, because RHS we are having function of x that is also purely exponential. So this comes under first type. So let us move on to the complementary function. So for finding the complementary function, at first I need to write the auxiliary equation. So for that, I want to replace in f of d, d is equal to m. So after replacing in place of d into m, I will get the auxiliary equation m squared minus 4m plus 13 equal to 0. Whatever we are having in the RHS side, that's not a matter. We just want to take here 0. So I cannot able to factorize this particular equation, so that I am using the quadratic formula minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So here I am having a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 13. Plot all those values into this particular formula. I will get m value is like this. And finally, after simplifying this particular term, I will get the root for m is equal to 2 plus or minus 3i. It is an imaginary. So therefore, for the imaginary roots, we need to develop the complementary function as e power alpha x. Alpha is nothing but real part. A into cos beta x. Beta is nothing but imaginary part, plus b into sin beta x. This is our complementary function here. So let us move on to the particular integral. So particular integral, we must want to develop 1 by function of d. Function of d into RHS value. In exponential, we just want to replace in the denominator d by 2 for all the d into 2. So after replacing it, 4 minus 8 plus 13 into e power 2x. And finally, I got the value 1 by 9 into e power 2x. Here, it is not equal to 0. So we got the final answer. The complete solution of the given problem is complementary function plus particular integral. You just add together, you will get the general solution of the given problem. So for solving this problem, we must want to identify the type at first, and for finding the complementary function, I just using this quadratic formula. So let us move on to the next problem here. So second problem is d square plus 2d plus 1 into y is equal to e power minus x plus 3. Here I am having two terms in the RHS. So therefore I need to find out each individually p dot I value. So first I am writing the auxiliary equation. So replacing d by m in f of d, I will get m square plus 2m plus 1 equal to 0. So the factorization form of this particular one is m plus 1 into m plus 1 equal to 0. The roots are, I'm getting minus 1 comma minus 1. So therefore the roots are real as well as the repeated. The complementary function is ax plus b into e power minus x. So let us have the p dot I. P dot I is, we need to find each individually. So p dot I1 for e power minus x, p dot I2 for e3. For the constant terms, we don't have any other separate form for finding the particular integral. So in that kind of cases, we need to keep that constant into e power 0x. This comes under the first type only. So let us move on to the first particular integral, 1 by function of d into the first term is e power minus x. So exponential means what we want to replace? Replace d by minus 1 in the phi of d, function of d in the denominator. So after replacing, I will get the denominator is 0. 1 minus 2 plus 1, it becomes 0. So therefore, we just want to, in the previous step where we substituted the values here only. So therefore, in this particular step, we just want to multiply x in the numerator. I want to make a differentiation of denominator with respect to d. d square become 2d plus 2d become 2. So after differentiating, again we go for the same replacement, d by minus 1. So again I will get the 0 in the denominator. So once again I do the same process in the previous step where we substituted d value in this step only. So no need to go for once again the previous first step. Here only we are applied d is equal to minus 1 no currently. So in this particular step, I just multiplying x in the numerator and differentiate the denominator with respect to d once. So 2d become 2. So I will get the value here. So here there is no d in numerator as well as the denominator. There is no d. I will get only the variable and constants. So this is their final case. So let us move on to the second particular integral. So 1 by f of d into only I'm having constant no. So that into e power 0x. So here a is 0. Here I'm just replacing d is equal to 0. And finally, I will get p dot I2 value is 3. The general solution of this particular problem consisting of c dot f plus p dot I1 plus p dot I2. So I'm just add all together. I will get the final answer is ax plus b into e power minus x plus x square by 2 into e power minus x plus 3. Let us move on to the second type. In the second type, RHS value is in trigonometric form. It may be either a cos or sine. So we just want to develop the particular integral as 1 by function of d into sine ax or cos ax. What they are given is, we have to take it here. So I'm going to make a replacement in the denominator d square by minus of a square, square only on the a, not included this minus, as well as we are having replacement only for d square, not in d. So after replacing d square by minus a square in phi of d, suppose it is non-zero means no problem. It becomes 0 means we just multiply in the previous step numerator by x and differentiate the denominator once with respect to capital D. So we are continuing this till we are getting the non-zero value. So move on to the problems under the second type. So first problem we are having here, d square plus 3d plus 2 into y is equal to sine 3x. So the corresponding auxiliary equation is m square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0. So after factorizing and equating 0, this each factor, we will get the roots of minus 1 comma minus 2. So roots are repeated, not repeated, each individually distinct and real case. So therefore complementary function is a into e power minus x m1 x, b into e power minus 2x. We are having only one term in the RHS side, enough to find p dot I. So 1 by this f of d into RHS. So for the trigonometric, we just want to make a replacement d square by minus of a square. So minus a square, you just square only on a. So it cannot able to replace for this particular d. So square only we can operate. So after simplifying this particular denominator, I will get 1 by 3d minus 7. We don't have any other replacement for d here. So we want to make it this particular term as d square term. So for that, I am doing the conjugate multiplication. The denominator becomes a minus b into a plus b form. That is nothing but a square minus b square. So therefore, in the numerator, we are having 3d plus 7. In the denominator, we are having 9d square minus 49. So again, I'm going to the same process, replace d square by minus a square. So after completion of the replacement, simplify the denominator, I will get minus 130. Next, I am just multiplying the numerator with sine 3x. It become 3d into sine 3x plus 7 into sine 3x. So next term, d of sine 3x, d is nothing but, in the earlier we are discussed, d is d by dx, small d by dx. Differentiation of the sine 3x with respect to x is 3 into cos 3x. So 3 into 3 cos 3x becomes 9 cos 3x plus 7 times of sine 3x in the under the denominator value. So the complete solution is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. We may have the second problem, d square plus 6d plus 8 into y is equal to cos square x. We don't have any other method for operating trigonometric squares or cube terms. So more than one power will present in the trigonometric term means we cannot able to do that problem under the second type. So that we need to use the trigonometric formula. So and convert that into sin ax and cos ax. Then only we can able to do that category under type 2. Now I'm going to find the complementary function. For that I'm writing the auxiliary equation. So let us replace in f of d is equal to m. I will get auxiliary equation m square plus 6d plus 8 equal to 0. So after simplifying this, I will get the roots are minus 4 comma minus 2, because here the factorization value multiplicative is 8 and addition value is 6. So the complementary function, the corresponding root minus 4 comma minus 2 is because the roots are real as well as the different. So that I'm writing the complementary function as a into e power minus 4x plus b into e power minus 2x. So next I'm going to find the particular integral. So for that I'm writing 1 by f of d into RHS term. I earlier said that I don't have any other method for finding cos square. So I'm going to use the trigonometric formula cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. More than one formula is there for cos square, but this is the correct one for this place. So therefore, I'm substituting this value here, 1 plus in place of cos square in the previous step, 1 plus cos 2x by 2. In between, I'm having the positive sign, therefore, I'm going to separate this as 1 by 2 plus cos 2x by 2. I'm multiplying this 1 by f of d with 1 by 2 plus cos 2x by 2. In the next step become like 1 by f of d into 1 by 2 plus 1 by f of d into cos 2x by 2. Here I'm taking this 1 by 2 outside. I'll get it 1 by 2 into 1 by f of d into cos 2x. But in this first term, I'm having only constant. So wherever you are having the constant terms alone, we just want to keep that with e power 0x. So in this first term, comes under the first type. The second category comes under the type 2. Here I want to make a replacement d by 0. Here I need to do d square by minus a square because we don't have any other operation for d in trigonometric category. So after replacing d is equal to 0 in the first particular one, I will get 1 by 8 alone. So therefore, the total terms become 1 by 8 into 1 by 2 because we know that e power 0 value is also 1. So therefore, we will get only alone 1 by 8, 1 by 2 in the total value. And here 1 by 2 into we are replacing d square by minus of a square. So minus of a square value minus 2 square is minus 4 plus 6d plus 8 into cos 2x. After simplifying in the denominator, I will get like 60 minus 4 plus 8 is plus 4 into cos 2x. Here common multiple value is 2. Take outside, it become 3d plus 2 in the next step. So in the first term, earlier we are having 1 by 8 into 1 by 2. That will come into 1 by 16. 2 into 8 become 16. 1 by 4. After taking 2 common in the denominator, I will get 1 by 2 into 2 is 1 by 4. 1 by 3d plus 2 into cos 2x. Here also, we cannot continue this with this d. So therefore, I am doing the conjugate multiplication for making of this d into d square. So conjugate of this particular one is negative of 3d minus, conjugate of 3d plus 2 is 3d minus 2. That's it. Otherwise, you may go for 2 minus 3d also. Minus 3d plus 2. That is also conjugate of this particular one. Anyway, I am taking here 3d minus 2. So after taking of conjugate multiplication of both numerator and denominator, so the denominator will be changed into in the form of a plus b into a minus b. We know very well a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Here in place of a I am having 3d, in place of b I am having 2. So therefore a square minus b squared. So a square value is 9d square minus 4. Now I am having d square in the denominator. I can able to make a replacement here now. So replace d square by minus 2 squared. So minus 2 square means 9 into minus 4, minus 4. At the parallelly, I am doing the multiplication of 3d minus 2 into cos 2x. It will become 3d into cos 2x minus 2 into cos 2x. Earlier, I said d is nothing but d by dx. That means derivative with respect to x. Derivative of cos 2x with respect to x is minus 2 times of sin 2x. So minus 2 times of sin 2x, but here I am already having 3, no? So therefore, totally it becomes minus 6 times of sin 2x minus 2 times of cos 2x by, after simplifying the denominator of the previous one, I will get minus 40. So throughout I am having minus in common in the numerator as well as the denominator. I am going to cancel out both minus. It become positive, both numerator and denominator values, and I can able to take this common multiplicative 2 outside. After taking that, 2 into 3 times of sin 2x plus cos 2x, no, so that 2 get cancelled. In the denominator 4 become 2, so 2 into 40 times is 80 times. 1 by 80 times of 3 sin 2x plus cos 2x. So here we are eliminated all the d in this particular term. So therefore, this comes into end. So the complete solution is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. We are having 2 terms, no? That's why I am writing here p dot I1 plus p dot I2. Simply you may take p dot I also. That's also correct. So I am writing complementary function value plus this particular integral value. So that's it. The general solution of this particular problem is this. So at finally, we are come to the end of this lecture. In this lecture, we are discussed about the particular integral and its types, and in detailed manner, we are discussed about the type 1 and its problems and type 2 and its problems. In forthcoming lecture, in the next video, we are going to discuss about the type 3 and type 4 problems. Type 3 and type 4 and its problems. Thank you.